Why, hello there. Okay, that was really stupid. Welcome to my channel. For those of you that are new here, this channel is about fitness goals, adventure, and advice. It is my objective to help inspire, educate, and motivate you on your fitness journey as I go through mine. But today what I want to talk to you about are how to eat healthy on a budget. There are several things in fitness that I'm average at. There's some things that I'm really good at. Where I really shine is in the kitchen. I've been meal prepping for years. And today what I want to do is share with you my thoughts, tips, and tricks on how to eat healthy on a budget. Let's get started. Alright, so the first step is to plan your meals. You always have got to start with a plan. If you don't plan, you're not gonna be successful and you're gonna end up spending money on things that you waste. The biggest mistake in people that meal prep or want to meal prep is going to the store without a plan, because then they buy a bunch of stuff that they're like, oh hey, this looks healthy and this looks like it would be a great thing, and then they end up using none of it and it goes to waste. So the number one thing that you can do to save money and eat healthy is go to the store with a plan. You'll be ahead of 90% of the people there and you'll be ready to eat healthy on a budget. Make a grocery list. I know this sounds repetitive because my first tip was to plan, but you would be surprised how many times I've gone to the grocery store and said, okay, hey, I'm gonna make chicken and rice, and ended up with steak, potatoes, and a bunch of other things that I didn't end up using. So make that plan was the first key. Next key is make a grocery list so you know exactly what the ingredients are, exactly what you need, and that way you are on a mission in that store. You're saving time, you're not buying things you waste. You can use your focus to overcome the donut aisle, the cookie aisle, the bread, whatever your vice is. Make sure that you make a list when you go to the store so that you're on that mission, you're saving time, you're saving money, and you're eating more healthy. It's just the way to go. Spend that extra couple minutes, write it down so that you know exactly what you need. Eat the same thing every day. That is a wild concept, I know, but if you are on a fitness journey and you're trying to save money, you're trying to save time, and you're trying to hit your calorie and macro goals, eating the same thing can really be a game changer and really save you a lot of money, a lot of time, and keep you on point with your diet. With eating the same thing every day, you're able to achieve economies of scale because you're able to buy in bulk, which saves money, cook in batches, which saves time, and then you know every single day exactly what you're gonna be eating, and you can stay right on it with your calories and right on it with your macros, and you will see progress just accelerate. So eating the same thing every single day can really be a game changer for anyone that's on a fitness journey. You guys didn't realize it because I'm standing in the middle of the screen here. That's the Golden Gate. Yeah, I don't mess around. I shoot in cool places. That's why this channel is dope. That's why you should subscribe. If you haven't, right now, stop what you're doing. Subscribe, whichever side it's on. So this next tip, if used in concert with the previous tip of buying in bulk, can really work synergistically. Prep your meals. When I am hungry during the middle of the week, I make terrible decisions. And so if I have my meals prepped, it takes that willpower, that decision making out of the equation, and I just know, hey, I know exactly what I'm gonna eat because it is prepped and it is in my freezer and I am ready to go. Meal prep can be huge. Nathan, where the hell are you? Why are you look like you're in a concrete prison? Well, the cool thing about this channel is I bring you history and I bring you fitness advice and I just combine it all together. Actually, I don't know that much about this place. All I know is it's an old military outpost that is right next to the Golden Gate. It's, here, I'll show you, just kind of a bunch of old military dugouts. Anyway, buy things that are not pre-made. So I'm talking about buying raw chicken, buying rice, quinoa, vegetables, things that are not pre-cooked. So if you're buying like protein bars all the time and like pre-made meals and using that, like, yeah, you can save some time, but it's really gonna hurt you in the money department because you will see a large discrepancy between raw ingredients and things that are already made. I would suggest not having a ton of protein bars in your diet. You know, a lot of those things have extra ingredients that aren't even really that healthy anyway. So eating raw and prepping everything yourself will really help from a nutrition standpoint, and also it will help from a money standpoint. So buy your ingredients raw, cook them yourself, cook them in batches, and you'll see a big benefit for your pocketbook and for your health. Battery ran out on my other camera, so we're gonna be finishing this on the GoPro. My next piece of advice is to buy cheap Tupperware. Both Tupperwares break. The expensive stuff and the cheap stuff. I know from experience. So don't spend your money on super expensive Tupperware because it's gonna break just as easy as the other stuff. The stuff that I order is basically the stuff that your Chinese takeout comes in. Super cheap, but it will last you a couple weeks and it breaks just as fast as the other stuff. So that's another one of my tips, and it's one of the few things in life that incrementally going up in price really doesn't get you more quality when it comes to the breakage and how long it will last you. I have one extra credit tip for you, and that is if you are traveling, you have to eat out a lot. So one of the things that I do when I travel now is I go to Whole Foods and I go to the Whole Foods bar, and they have pre-cooked chicken breasts, they have turkey, they have all sorts of lean meats, fresh vegetables, and healthy carbs. Really good food there. So when I travel, what I do is instead of eating out, I go to Whole Foods and I buy all my food there and I put it in my hotel little mini fridge, and that's what I eat. So that's a little extra credit tip for you guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please consider giving me a like and subscribing to my channel. And leave me a comment down below. What are some tips that you have for eating healthy on a budget? I'll see you next time.